And now to an I-Team investigation. You are going to hear some shocking tapes tonight. They are threats, demands for sex, even invitations to commit suicide.
The abuse reduces some victims to tears, others to outrage. The recordings all come from debt collectors. I-Team investigator Brenda Flanagan has the story.
You know what means?
It means a sex act. The guy on the tape wants sex from this man's wife and child to pay off a debt.
Why don't you tell Click to come get me a quick? You know what means? Huh?
So they're offering to take sex in exchange for settling your debt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did you think?
I think I should have drove to New Jersey and strangled the life out of him is what I thought I should have done.
Bart doesn't strangle the debt collector, but he does endure other horrific phone calls. You'll get to hear that and these other recordings where debt collectors threaten, terrify, and possibly push a victim to suicide.
We got no life. You're just a loser.
Bart got these calls less than a year ago. He's a blues guitarist. It's no surprise his music's all about pain.
When I'm past the pain.
So imagine his hearing the debt collector recommend suicide.
Why don't you just go jump in front of a train? Why don't you do that? Get it over with, you know.
I just realized these guys are sick and twisted. They will stop at nothing to make a buck.
Consumers have been pushed to emotional breakdowns and unfortunately also to suicide.
Long Island attorney Joe Morrow cites this case, a depressed Tennessee woman named Nina, $15,000 in debt. "I'm so sorry," she writes in a suicide note to her husband. "I really do love you, but I just cannot take this kind of pressure and humiliation." She shot herself. Her psychiatrist says she had just been threatened with immediate jailing by credit representatives. Police and prison are common threats used by collectors.
My worst fear was I was going to be arrested in front of my kids.
Linda says a debt collector told her, "Pay up or else."
You will be served with a subpoena, a warrant to go to court for what we call check fraud in New York State.
It was horrible. It was a horrible, horrible feeling. Every time you turned around, if the police passed by, I was a nervous wreck. Oh my God, are they here for me? Some collectors threaten to call the cops, but some also call your coworkers, your neighbors, your family. The law says they're supposed to stop if you send them a letter, but some don't. Listen to this recording.
Here.
Okay. Why?
I need you.
Why?
To stop.
Why? You should put that on a recording.
Calling.
Just don't even talk. Just hit the button, because that's what you sound like. Why? Tell me why. Talk to me.
Because I'm a human being,
okay.
And I have made the request repeatedly, in writing and over the phone.
The law says debt collectors can't arrest or imprison you. They can't threaten or abuse you, can't call your employer or your neighbor, and they can't keep calling you if you request that in writing.
Ma'am, you owe a federal debt. You really think that we're going to stop calling you? Really?
It is very common. I would suggest that it is the common practice of the debt collection industry to flagrantly violate the federal law.
If they harass you, record it and get a lawyer. Linda did. Both Bart and the pleading woman sued the collector and won. I'm Brenda Flanagan, My 9 I-Team.